Stop scrolling for a second, because if you do these simple things every single day, staying broke becomes harder and harder. Not because you'll suddenly get lucky, not because you'll discover some secret investment, and definitely not because someone is going to hand you $1 million. It happens because you slowly become the kind of person who knows how to create, keep, and grow money. And here's the part most people don't understand. Getting rich usually isn't one huge decision. It's hundreds of small decisions repeated until they change your life. So in this video, I'm going to show you a simple step-by-step daily system that can completely change the way you think about money. And if you actually follow it, your financial life can look very different a few years from now. Step 1. Track every dollar you spend. Before you can build wealth, you need to know where your money is going. Most people don't actually have a spending problem. They have an awareness problem. They get paid, they pay bills, they order food, they buy subscriptions, they grab coffee, they make random purchases. And at the end of the month, they look at their bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? Don't be that person. Every night, take 2 minutes and look at what you spent that day. You don't need a complicated spreadsheet. Just ask yourself, how much did I spend today? What did I spend it on? And was it actually worth it? That tiny habit creates something powerful, awareness. And once you can see your spending, you can control it. Step 2. Save money before you spend money. Most people use this formula. Earn money, spend money, and save whatever is left. The problem is, there is usually nothing left. Instead, reverse the formula. Earn money, save first, then spend what's remaining. It could be 5%. It could be 10%. It could even be $5 a day. The amount isn't the most important part. The habit is. Because every time you save money before spending it, you're telling yourself something important. My future matters too. And over time, that small amount becomes your financial safety net. Step 3. Stop trying to look rich. This one can save you thousands of dollars. You don't need the newest phone. You don't need an expensive car just to impress people. You don't need designer clothes because someone on Instagram has them. And you definitely don't need to prove your success to people who aren't paying your bills. Real wealth is often invisible. Someone driving a 10-year-old car could have hundreds of thousands of dollars invested. Someone driving a brand new luxury car could be drowning in debt. So every day, practice asking yourself one question before buying something. Am I buying this because I need it or because I want people to think something about me? That question alone can change your spending habits. Step 4. Learn something that can make you more money. Saving is important, but there is a limit to how much you can cut. There is almost no limit to how much you can increase your earning ability. So spend at least 30 minutes every day learning something valuable. Learn sales, learn communication, learn marketing, learn coding, learn AI tools, learn investing, learn how businesses work. Learn a skill that companies and customers are willing to pay for. Because your income isn't just a number, it's a reflection of the value you can create. And the more valuable you become, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Step 5. Don't just consume, create. Every day, most people spend hours consuming. They watch videos, they scroll through social media, they read comments, they watch other people build businesses, they watch other people become successful. But watching someone else's success doesn't create your success. So make a simple rule. For every hour you consume, create something, write something, build something, sell something, record something, start something, improve something. You don't need millions of views. You don't need thousands of customers. You just need to become someone who produces instead of constantly consuming. Because creators have opportunities that consumers don't. Step 6. Invest consistently. Once you've built the habit of saving, don't let your money sit completely idle forever. Put a portion of your money toward long-term investments that fit your goals and risk tolerance. You don't need to become a day trader. You don't need to chase the next hot stock. You don't need to gamble on cryptocurrency. The goal is simple. Let your money work alongside you. Because when you invest consistently over a long period of time, you give compound growth a chance to work. And compounding is powerful because your returns can eventually start generating returns of their own. You don't notice it at first, but years later, the difference can become enormous. Step 7. Have a daily money goal. Before you go to sleep, ask yourself, what did I do today that moved me closer to financial freedom? Maybe you saved $20. Maybe you learned a new skill. Maybe you made an extra $50. Maybe you avoided a stupid purchase. Maybe you applied for a better job. Maybe you worked on a business for 1 hour. Maybe you invested. It doesn't have to be dramatic. You just need to move forward. Because financial progress works like fitness. You don't become strong because you worked out once. You become strong because you trained repeatedly. Money works the same way. One good financial decision won't make you wealthy, but thousands of good financial decisions can completely change your life. Step 8. Increase your income, but don't increase your lifestyle at the same speed. This is where many people get trapped. They finally get a raise. Their income goes up, and immediately their lifestyle goes up too. A nicer apartment, a newer car, more restaurants, more subscriptions, more expensive vacations, and somehow they're still broke. Instead, when your income increases, increase your lifestyle slowly. If you get an extra $500 a month, you don't need to spend the entire $500. Maybe you use part of it to improve your life, and you use the rest to build your future. That's how you escape the lifestyle inflation trap. Step 9. Protect yourself from emergencies. Because one unexpected expense can destroy years of progress if you have no financial cushion. Build an emergency fund. Pay down high-interest debt. Have appropriate insurance. Keep your financial life organized. You don't build wealth just by making money. You build wealth by keeping money. And protecting what you've already built is just as important as building more. Step 10. Repeat this every single day. This is the secret nobody wants to hear. There is no magical morning routine that guarantees you'll become rich. There is no single stock that will automatically make you wealthy. There is no shortcut that replaces discipline. But there is something much more powerful. A simple system that you follow consistently. Track your spending. Save first. Learn valuable skills. Increase your income. Avoid unnecessary debt. Invest consistently. Create more than you consume. And make better financial decisions every day. At first, nothing may seem to happen. You save your first $100, then your first $1,000, then maybe your first $10,000. And you might look at the number and think, this isn't enough. But don't underestimate small beginnings. Because you're not just building a bank balance, you're building financial habits. And those habits eventually become financial results. Think about it this way. If you improve your financial life by just a little bit every day, you're not going to recognize yourself a few years from now. The person who used to spend everything might become a disciplined saver. The person who used to have no idea where their money went might start tracking every dollar. The person who used to depend on one paycheck might develop multiple income sources. The person who used to be afraid of investing might finally understand how long-term investing works. And eventually, something changes. You stop asking, how can I survive until payday? And you start asking, how can I make my money grow? That is the real transformation. So tonight, don't try to change your entire life. Just start with one thing. Open your bank account. Look at your last 30 days of spending. Find one unnecessary expense. Cancel it. Move a small amount into savings. And tomorrow, spend 30 minutes learning a skill that could increase your income. Then do it again. And again, and again. Because becoming financially successful isn't about doing something extraordinary once. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily consistently. And if you keep making better decisions with your money every single day, staying broke becomes harder and harder. Your bank account may not change overnight, but your habits will. And once your habits change, your financial future starts changing with them. So remember this. Don't try to get rich quickly. Build a life where getting richer becomes the natural result of what you do every day. Start small. Stay consistent. Keep learning. Keep earning. Keep saving. Keep investing. And most importantly, don't stop. Because 5 years from now, you will either be thankful that you started today or wishing you had.